your audio and you can say something. Okay, so I got two response here. It's an ERP, RK Master, and then Leo. It's an ERP itself, Jeffrey. So it's okay, great. So of course it's an ERP itself, but now here generally what happened? There are multiple people who says like systems, application, and product in data processing, right? But this is just the full form of SAP, right? Now the correct answer is it's an ERP. Now what about the ERP, guys? What do you mean by ERP then? Any answer for ERP? What is your understanding about the ERP?
Enterprise resources and planning, sir.
Enterprise
Full
resource.
utilization of the resources.
Okay. Okay, good. So that is the answer from Venus. And RK Master, here you specify your name actually, because I don't know like that you have specified RK Master. So enterprise resource planning, you're saying, right? Okay. So now the question is, what is ERP, right? Now look at here, guys. So ERP means enterprise resource planning, but that is just a full form of ERP, right? Now, so if I'm going to look at here, so the definition of ERP is there hidden in this full form itself, enterprise resource planning. Enterprise means a business organization, right? Resources. What are the resources required to run a particular organization, guys? So generally it's 4M. Here 6M is specified here, 6M like money, manpower, material, machinery, marketing, methods and all. But at least money, man, material and machinery, these are the 4M which is pretty essentials to run a particular organization, right? And planning about what? Planning about effective utilizations, effective and optimum utilization of resources. I mean to say maximum utilization of resources. So if you talk about the simplest definition here, it's a software which helps an organization to manage their resources effectively and efficiently. It ensures the optimum and maximum utilization of its resources, right? Okay. Now, what are the resources? I have specified here. Okay. Money, man, material, and machines. I'll quote a pretty simple example here, guys. So I've specified Tata Motor. You can take example of even other companies as well. Now, so in every organizations, these 4 departments will be there, guys, because these are the very famous departments: sales department, purchase department, finance and account department, and HR department, right? Take example of any department here. So now I'm going to take example of sales department, right? Sales department, purchase department, anyone. So let's suppose we are talking about ERP, right? So say for example, Tata Motor is not using any ERP. If let's suppose if any particular organization is not using any ERP, it means they are not using any software. Then how they're going to manage all the transactions? Because in a particular organization, daily basis, various transactions are taking place. So how those transactions are going to be managed by people? So of course, it will be like, so multiple books of account, multiple registers will be maintained for that, right? That is called manually they are going to maintain all the transactions. Books of account will be there, registers will be there, sales registers, purchase registers, petty cash registers, and multiple other registers where all the relevant transactions are going to be recorded manually, right? Now, so I have specified total 50 number of employees are required to manage the sales department. If there is no ERP, then here also multiple sales are taking place. So sales related invoices will be dispatched to the customer, right? Those invoices, how the tracking will happen of those invoices. So that is supposed to be recorded somewhere, right? So there'll be a sales register where these all invoices are going to be recorded, right? Okay. After some time, let's suppose if the customers are going to make certain returns also, so that is called customer returns. That is also supposed to be specified somewhere. Even like after a specified time limit, the customer will make payment also. So those payments are also going to be recorded somewhere, customer payment, right? Now, so half of the people involved in day-to-day transaction posting, in the sense recording, and remaining half involved in report preparations. Report preparations are also required, guys, because management is pretty interested for this SAP, sorry, not SAP, for the particular reports like what is their daily sales, weekly sales, monthly sales, quarterly sales, right? Again, they will compare with the previous year sales, and then they want to know like, okay, what is the percentage growth if we compare from previous year, if we compare previous to previous year. So likewise, various kind of reports are required, right? Customer aging reports means how many customers are there, which is like already, let's suppose if we talk about the customers, right? Let me, okay. So there is a negotiations between like Tata Motor and whichever the customers are there, that the payment supposed to be made in 30 days. It means whatever, take example of any manufacturing organization, guys. So let's suppose whatever the goods are being sold, guys, that will be sold on credit basis only. It means we have sold the goods today, and the payment is going to be received from customer side after 30 days or 60 days, right? So that is called terms of payment. That is going to be negotiated between customer and the sales department of Tata Motor. Tata Motor, I have quoted example of Tata Motor. That is why I'm saying Tata Motor. So let's suppose if 30 days are already completed, still if we have not received the payment, right? So that is called the invoice become overdue, right? So even the management required, even that is called customer aging report. Aging report in the sense like, let's suppose certain invoice become overdue by a margin of 30 days, right? Certain invoice become overdue by a margin of 60 days. It means the payment was supposed to be received 60 days earlier itself, but still the customer has not made payment, right? So various such kind of reports are required, guys. Once we proceed further, one by one, we'll discuss about these all things. Now, so I'll come back on the PPT. So total number of employees in sales department 50, out of which 25 people involved for day-to-day transaction posting or recording, remaining 25 people involved in report preparations, right? This is the case and situation before the ERP, if there is no any ERP. Now, what will happen post ERP or post, like we can say SAP? Let's suppose if they have decided to go for a particular software, ERP, so-called SAP itself. So if the SAP is going to be implemented in Tata Motor, let's suppose for sales department itself, then what is happening, guys? Only 25 people required for day-to-day transaction posting. Why 25 people required, guys? Because now whatever the physical registers are there, that is going to be converted into digital registers. It means instead of maintaining this physical registers, all the transactions are going to be posted, what to say, by using this ERP, a software, right? Now, so if you talk about the volume of transactions, the volume of transactions will be same, right? Whatever earlier, let's suppose earlier daily basis 1000 invoices were getting recorded. in the sense posted. Right now also 1000 invoices will be there on per day. So whatever number of resources required earlier for this day-to-day transaction posting, same number of resources are required even after implementations of SAP in Tata model. It means once they started